Every second's magic, every click's a spark. From daylight's glow to the after dark. The streams are staged, no limit, no walls. Together we rise, the world's in our call. Lights, camera, action, the show's begun. We're streaming dreams under the digital sun. Join the moment, it's a one-way flight. We're live and loud, let's own the night. On the night. The countdown's ticking, the vibe's alive. The chat is buzzing, we're going live. A pixel party, lights ignite. Get ready world, it's our time tonight. Lights, camera, action, the show's begun. We're streaming dreams under the digital sun. Join the moment, it's a one-way flight. We're live and loud, let's own the night. Frames are flowing, the screens aglow. A million faces in the virtual show. Hearts are flying, the energy's high. Together we soar like stars in the sky. Lights, camera, action, the show's begun. We're streaming dreams under the digital sun. Join the moment, it's a one-way flight. We're live and loud, let's own the night. Every second's magic, every click's a spark. From daylight's glow to the after dark. The streams are staged, no limit, no walls. Together we rise, the world's in our call. Lights, camera, action, the show's begun. We're streaming dreams under the digital sun. Join the moment, it's a
Hello everybody. I'm actually just gonna see if I can turn down this master volume. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Tonight I'm just doing a little bit of testing just to see if anything improved from last night. So yeah, I'm just gonna play a little bit of Drain Sim. This was the slot that I started last night, so I think I'm gonna start with an empty one. Hey, grumpy old gamer, welcome in. How you doing? Mr. Teds, hello. How you doing? I I'm just doing a bit of testing tonight just to see what's going on with everything here. I think it's starting to behave itself. Let's see here. Okay. I probably won't be on for very long tonight. Okay. Pick up the rake. Okay, so yep, the rake's over here. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at this map. Okay. So, search for the storm drain in this area. Okay, so... Okay, so it looks like... Okay. Am I semi-close? What's going on here? That one. No. Hang on. Oh. Okay. I think I've got all of that one. Okay. No. No, I can't, Mr. Teths, because my router is actually located in my garage, and it has to stay there. And where I am is, I mean, I'm still on the ground floor, but okay, find the big drain. Oh, that's right. I think it was around here somewhere. Yeah, that's where it is, I think. Yeah, here we go. So still on Wi-Fi at the moment. But I did make a few tweaks in the background, which is why I'm kind of testing everything tonight. So I don't anticipate being online for too long. But it already seems to be behaving better than it was last night, so I do have a booster for my Wi-Fi, but it got to a stage where it was causing more trouble than it was worth. So we're kind of testing it without it right now, and I think last night was the only real time that I experienced that bad lag. So let's see, open the map. Okay, the red regions on the heat map do something. Okay. Pick up the generator. Alright, so let's put the map away. Let's go up. No, I think... No, the generator's at the back here, right? So... Yeah, so we had a couple of boosters actually. We had one that was hardwired to the router in the garage, and then there was another booster upstairs in the office. And it just got to a point where it was it was making the Wi-Fi cut out all the time, and for whatever reason we can't pinpoint. But as soon as we got rid of the boosters, everything seemed to improve. So activate the generator. How do I activate the generator? Okay. So pick up the site light. Okay. 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 And then pick up the power cord. Hang on. E. No, I don't want that. I want to pick up. That's it. Okay. Connect the generator to the site light. Okay, and then okay, so then how do I okay, so right, okay. And then let's pick up the shovel. Okay. Streamlabs is bad for using computer resource to run it. Yeah, I've well, see, up until last night, I hadn't had any issues with it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the go is there, but is it better tonight than it was last night? Yeah, okay. Because I think I tweaked a little. I was doing some tweaks to some of the settings, and I think the bitrate may have been a bit off as well. So okay, so is that how's that flowing? Clear a path for the water. Okay, so yeah, I will. Um, they say OBS is more for the experienced streamer, though, right? Would you agree with that? Okay. So scoop up the remaining water. So, okay. So this is how much water's left. All right. So let's pick up this water, take it over here, dump it in here. Wow, it got dark really quick all of a sudden. Hey. Okay. So maybe that's something that I can explore. Because believe it or not, when I wanted to start all of this, I actually did start with OBS, and I don't know, for whatever reason, I found it to be too complicated. But maybe that was maybe that's maybe I was overthinking it. Is probably more to the point, you know. But if you think it's worth it to try again, then you know I'm definitely all for it. Let's see here. So, okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's starting to do its thing again. It seems to be recovering well enough though. Okay, so I'll grab the rake again. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Am I going the wrong way, perhaps? It's too dark. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Unclog the big drain again. Ah, oh, okay, so I don't know, it doesn't seem to like it when I make sudden movements. Loads of videos out on how to set up OBS. Yeah. I have seen a few on YouTube pop up just um just from doing research on how I can tweak it here, but yeah, I think this might need a little bit more tweaking. Okay. Oh well. That was a better score than when I was playing this last night. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go to the garage. Alright. Okay, so we seem to be okay in here now, so okay. Okay. And I want one of those, and one of those. So, alright. I think this is one of the larger missions, so I may do a few things on here, but we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Where do I start first? Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, wow. What's this? So pick up, hold E. Okay, I'm holding E, but maybe that's a glitch. Thinking maybe that might be a glitch. Okay, so I reckon. Where's this? Okay. Alright, let's go. Grab the rake. And see what I can do about. Oh wow, look at this. Um, Okay, let's go. Where's my stuff? I reckon. Is there? Oh yeah. Okay, so I reckon we pick up the rake first. Yeah, okay. I think we might consider unclogging these drains first. Okay. That's definitely a glitch because there's nothing I can pick up. Let's see here. Okay. So that looks to be, is that, no, maybe it's the other corner. All right, so let's look at this map. There should be a one around here somewhere, should there not? Where's the curb? Okay, so the curb's there. Okay, hang on. Okay, so I've jumped out of it again. So, okay. All right, let's go across here. Because I can't really tell what's curb and what's drain. Okay, so let's... Because surely... But yeah, like I said, this isn't a serious stream. This is just me testing stuff. Okay, so... Yes, grumpy old gamer, I would agree. I would agree with you. But you can also use one of those submersible pumps as well. Oh, here you go. Or am I just barking up the wrong tree here? Oh, you know what this is? This is the sitting box. Okay, hang on. Okay, so if that's the sitting area, then where in God's name are these drains? Okay. Okay, hang on. Let me... Okay, so I've got to be near one here, right? There you go. Look at that. Finally found it. Okay, so that's starting to drain out. And then there should be another one. There you go. Why didn't I do this before? Okay, so that's starting to do its thing. And then... Okay, let's find... Let's find the other ones. Okay, so if I keep going, one would think that if I kept going along here, how am I doing? Oh, was there one back there? Hang on. Did I somehow miss one along the line here? Maybe so, maybe not. Okay. Okay, so there's got to be one around here somewhere. That's the sitting box. And then I honestly have zero idea what I'm doing here. Despite the fact that I've seen others play this game too. Okay. Alright, I've gone way past where I should be. Alright, so the telltale sign should be the pile of poop in the drain, right? So, okay, so now I thought I was onto something earlier, but this doesn't seem to be leading me in the right spot somehow. Alright, so okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll leave that for now. Okay, let's go and get this. Okay, so we need you. And I reckon we'll find one of the sitting areas. Yeah. Okay. Ah, and actually, I'll put that down there for a sec because I think we're also going to need a power cord. No, not the bucket. Not the bucket. Thank you. Okay, let's switch back to my hand. Okay, so where did I put that? Okay, so it must be in there somewhere. which means I need to... Okay, so we'll put you there for right now. And then... Okay, so then... And then... That goes into... Yeah. And then... Ah. Put it down. I know, this seems a little bit counterintuitive doing it in the middle of in the middle of the water, but okay, so have I got... Okay, so I should have my hand, so I should be able to... Hang on. Okay. And then one would think... Did I not... Is that not plugged in? It should be plugged in. Or is it too... I don't know. Alright, do I still have the rake? Okay. I think I need to try and get some of this water down from these curbs. Except... Alright, let's... Okay, so there should be one around here somewhere. Am I not right in thinking that? Okay. So weird. Okay, so one would think that that's the curb. So then if I run myself along here, I should see a goddamn drain. Unless... Okay, so that's the start of the sitting area. Oh, there we go, look at that. Okay. Alright, so that's that one. So then if I turn around, there should be one. If I follow this, there should be another one up here, technically. There you go. Okay. Now, is that the last one? Okay. And then you got the cafe on the corner as well. Okay, so... Alright, so if I keep going along this trajectory, I should find the others, right? Okay. Okay, so which one's that? Okay, that one's that. Okay, I think I'm finally getting the hang of this now. Okay. So we'll let that drain out. And then there should be another one up here. Yeah, okay. Okay, now is that... Okay, that's not the last one. So ideally one would think that there's... Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, and then if I go... Okay, if I go straight along here, I should find... Ah, yeah, that's where it is. Okay, and then that should start to... Okay. Alright, well now that everything's draining, I can sort of see things a bit better now. Okay, and then... Okay. And then... Okay, and then should be another one up here. Okay. Okay. And then was there another one up here? No, I think that was it. Okay, is that starting to clog up again? Okay, we've got to keep it from somehow clogging up. Okay, so that was the first one, wasn't it? So, okay. Okay, and then this one's... Okay. Okay. Okay, and then looks like there's another one up here. Okay. So it looks like the actual street is almost... Okay. Okay, so... That's one section completely done. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay, so this was the first one up here, right? So I'll just go along here and make sure that there's no poopage in the drain. Okay. So, okay, that's a little bit in there. All right, and then, okay, we'll get ready with you as well. Okay, so that's the right side done as well now. Okay. And I think that's it now, right? So, all right, so let's go back to, yeah, it's starting to look a little bit better. So, where did I put my generator? I think it was over here, was it not? Okay, so okay, let's get this rake out of my hand. Oh, that sounds kind of ominous. I really don't understand how this pump gets used, but I'll try it anyway. Okay, so let's... Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. I got this now. So, what we want is for it to drain. Yeah, that's what we want. And then we want... Okay. Okay. Hang on. So I reckon we move this maybe over here, perhaps? And then... Okay. And then... Now we turn you on. And then... Turn you on. Are we actually doing anything? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's going to flow through out here. All right. All right, grumpy old gamer, thanks so much for joining me. I probably will end this here very soon. But appreciate you coming by. Thank you. Okay, so how's that looking? You know what? I'm probably going to need... I'm probably going to need a light, aren't I? Rather than just this. Do I have a light? Did I bring one with me? Okay. But I think I'm meant to have another power cord, aren't I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so... All right. Okay, so the center's all good to go to now. Okay, this looks like it's almost done as well. I think it was tabbed to look at the water, right? So, yeah, that's starting to drain back out again. So, might have to. I don't know, maybe not. Seems to be going in the drain all right. So, see how. Okay. So, what we'll do is we will. Oh, I do have an extra one. Okay. So I probably could have used the light, but that's okay. Oops. I need an extra hand. Okay. So turn you off now too. Okay. All right. Now I can actually set up that sight light because I didn't realize I had two power cords. Okay. So I'll pick you up. Okay, and then what we can do is set you possibly, oops, no, I've got to make sure you go the other way. So let's do that. Okay, and then if we pick you up, set you down. Okay, so set you down maybe here. And then have you drain out into this drain over here. Just like that. And then we'll bring the generator over. Maybe put you over this side, perhaps. Okay, so then now, maybe I do only have one. Yeah. Yeah, I think I only have one, but that's okay because I think we've probably got enough light, maybe to last us. Okay, so, oops. Okay, and then, okay, so then, and then can I actually, okay. So then now, let's see if I can, okay. Okay, and then, okay, that's a little better. And then we can switch this on as well. Get this draining out. And then okay, and then this probably shouldn't take too long, right? And then This generator's in quite the precarious place. There's quite a bit of overflow happening here too. But at least none of the drains are clogging back up again, so I suppose that's one saving grace. Okay. Okay. Oh, I've got a bit of lag here again, so we'll just stay here for now. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, so it's still got a little ways to go. Should have brought 2 generators and two pumps for in here, but I don't know. Alright, how are we doing in here? Still quite a bit to go. I might actually might actually be worth it to maybe kickstart the cafe with the bucket, maybe? Okay, so it all seems to be flowing okay. I know this might be a little bit tedious, but we'll just tip it out over here. It's just until the other one finishes. Okay, so that sitting area is done now. Okay, so we might just put the bucket over here, maybe, for now. Can I drop the bucket or not? Okay, so let's how do I okay, so that's how I actually drop something. Okay. I hope they're going to give us more slots in the game. Okay, so we'll just make it. Okay, so we'll make it flow out here for now. I'll quit with the lag. Okay, and are we. Okay, so we. Okay. Okay. So at least when it does get laggy, it doesn't last as long. Okay, so we'll plug you in here. Okay, and then, okay, switch you on. Oops, wrong way around. Switch the generator on first, and then switch the pump on. There you go. Okay, so that will pump out the cafe. And then hopefully that will subside super quickly. I reckon, because where did I leave my bucket? Okay, I thought I left my bucket up here somewhere. Or do I have it still? Oh no, here it is. Okay. Because I think that there's also that area behind the counter that needs attention. So I'm thinking that if I do this and then throw it overboard like this, that might help it a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see. I could also get the vacuum cleaner in here as well. I don't know how quickly this is subsiding, but and I hate that the only way that you can get across here is by jumping over the... Okay. Maybe I should get the vacuum cleaner to this. Maybe that would have been a much more feasible option. Alright. Oh, hang on. It looks like we've got a clog again. Hang on. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Okay, kind of looks like it's subsiding again. Okay. How's the cafe doing now? Alright, so I'm... Okay. Yeah, okay, so what I might do then is, because this little bit's got a little way to go, so let's, okay, make you head out over here, perhaps, and then, okay, so silly me, didn't turn off the generator. Let's see here. Okay, and then, oh, dummy, what'd you do that for? Okay, let's make this drain out here. And then, okay, so Okay. Get over. Okay. That's better. Okay, stick that in there. Did that not? Dude, what is wrong with you? Just, okay. Okay, and then all right. Okay, pick up the cord. Okay, and then do that. Okay. So now start that. Oh God, dang it. Okay, so okay, stick you in here. The amount of times I've done this, I swear to Jesus. Okay, stick you in there. Power cord out of hand. Let's, okay, turn the generator on first. You bloomin' idiot. Okay. Okay. And now we switch you on. Okay, I think we're actually kind of starting to get somewhere. And miraculously, the lag hasn't been too bad, so I'd call this a success. Now. Okay, so this is almost done now. Okay, so I reckon let's pick you up. Okay, I'll put you here for now. Okay, and then turn you off as well. I reckon. Okay, and then. Okay, I might do that until it ticks over green. Surely there's not that much now. Okay. 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 Yep. Just run into the table. Yeah, that's right. Let's do that. Okay, and then all right. Do you reckon you can do a ding for me so that will tell me when you're done? Part of me thinks I should probably get the vacuum cleaner again. You know what? I reckon that's what I might do. Where did I put said vacuum cleaner? Here. Okay. 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 And then let's dive behind here. There you go. All right. So I think all we've got is the back alley now. So okay. So let's. I don't think this is where I'm meant to be. You know what? I think I went up too far. All right. Or did I? This looks different again. Hang on. Ha ha ha! I'm such a dummy. Okay, where am I meant to be headed? Down this way. I think I've taken the scenic route. Because now I'm lost. Okay. Alright, well, I'm back in the middle of the square, so. Down here. Yep, my bad. I took the scenic route. And I also forgot the pump. So let's put the generator down and then we can go back and get the pump. Now the cafe is over here from memory, is that right? No, it's on the other corner. I swear my sense of direction is bad. I don't think there's any run button here either, is there? Alright, let's get you. You know what? I know what I did wrong now. I went right instead of left. Such a stupid. Alright, so what we want is we want you to be here. We want you to feed into the canal. And then we want you to be connected to this. Okay, hang on, that didn't work as I planned. Hang on a sec. Okay, and then so generator on, pump on, and now we wait for the back alley to clear. Okay, well, while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna go stick the jug on. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, how we going here? Looks like it's actually struggling, so I'm gonna switch both of you off. We'll grab you, put you over here. And then what I reckon we could do is go back and get the vacuum. I think, no, it's up here. I do really wish there was a run command, like a sprint thing, but maybe they'll put it in the full game. I mean, it took a little bit of getting used to, but I think once I got the hang of it, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I expected that. All right, well, I think there's a, yeah, I think there's a fishing game too, but I think I might actually, can I escape out of here? Yeah, okay. So, all right, well, I kind of didn't expect this to be a fully blown stream. I thought I was gonna only be testing for a little bit and that was it, but I think I think it turned out to be better than last night's disaster, so um that's probably a plus. So, here's hoping it continues that way. I think I've managed to tweak a few things and hopefully the less lag will continue, but you know, but yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for tonight. It's actually getting a bit late now. I didn't realize it was getting that late. But thank you, thank you all for joining me. Um, I'm on the road to 100 subs too, so um, if you're watching this later, and you like what you see, please hit the like button and the subscribe button and hit that bell so you know when I'm going live. Um, but I'm gonna get out of here. So I will see you on the next one. Catch you later, guys.
The screen goes dark, but the vibe's still alive. We've been here together, just trying to thrive. Clicks and chats, yeah, they light up the night. But now it's time to say goodbye to the site. Stream's over, but the party's not. Keep the energy we've all got. Offline now, but the feeling's strong. We'll meet again, won't take too long. The comments fade, but the love still shows. In this little world where connection grows, the pixels rest, but the spark remains. We'll light it up when we stream again. Stream's over, but the party's not. Keep the energy we've all got. Offline No countdown clock can dim this flame. In this little world where connection grows, the pixels rest, but the spark remains. We'll light it up when we stream again. Stream over, but the party's not. Keep the energy we've all got. Oh, no. Offline now, but the feeling's strong. We'll meet again, won't take too long. No countdown clock can dim this flame. In this little world where connection grows, the pixels rest, but the spark remains. We'll light it up when we stream again. No count